boxing scene here at John David Jackson, trainer of Sergey Kovalev. How are you doing today?
Not too bad, not too bad.
So you've got this fight coming up tomorrow. How much did you know about Cedric Agnew coming in, and how much have you learned from tape?
Didn't know much about him coming in, learned a little bit about him, not much film on him. So for this particular fight here, I had to pretty much work on Sergey and just work on his mistakes, have to be a little bit more aggressive with feints and set his opponent up, and I just going in looking for the knockout. I did that to make sure that I got him more prepared. I couldn't worry much about Agnew, I didn't know much about him. So I just told Sergey, we're going to work on what you do best, take away your bad stuff, and try to improve you a little bit more for this fight here.
And what do you think adding feints to his game plan will do for him? Why did you decide to work on that?
Well, I worked the feints and a few other things because, you know, most guys, they know they can punch, and that's the word on Sergey. So rather than just have him walk in, you know, your feint sets your opponent up, makes your opponent flinch, and then kind of see where you're going to go as far as defensively. If you're going to flip you, try to roll, whatever. So the feints just set you up and get you closer. When you let your hands go, you know, you got a chance to get your opponent and set him up for a good shot. What
did you see of Agnew in the footage that you did review?
I seen he had a pretty decent right hand, quick short right hand. Honestly, the film was so bad. I mean, the opponents were so bad. There wasn't much that I could really take from it. So that's why I decided for this particular fight, I would always work on Sergey more than Agnew.
What do you expect? Do you expect Agnew to come out and box? Do you expect him to brawl? Do you not have any idea?
Well, I think once he gets hit, he can revert to his survival mode and box more. If he boxes, then it might go a little bit longer. If he decides to punch, then he's kind of written his own death sentence to his sake. I think he's going to box more. It'd be smart if he boxed.
How does Sergey handle boxers? I feel like it's been a bit since we've seen him in with one.
I've had a few guys move on him. He's getting a lot better. He cuts the ring off, man, not just chasing him. He's not cutting the ring down. And going to the body and hit him in the arms, hit him in the shoulder, bicep, wherever you hit him at, to slow him down. He's getting a lot better.
Is there any pressure on you and then on him to get a knockout tomorrow to keep on impressing fans that way?
I mean, the talks here, I don't really worry about the pressure of it because it's something that he does natural. But if a knockout doesn't come early, I don't worry about that. Let's just put the rounds in the bank. The knockout will come when it comes. And if it doesn't, as long as you win convincingly, that's all that counts.
There's been so much talk about the Stevenson fight, about the expectations, about the hopes for it. Now that it seems like the fight might not be happening, did you notice any change in demeanor from Sergey in camp?
No, we pretty much stayed focused with a task in hand, and that was Agnew. Because, you know, until he's beaten, there's no even talk of fighting Stevenson. But there may be a little let down with him, but he stayed on course with this fight here and just prepared for this kid first. Because like he said himself, if I don't get past this guy, there is no talk of Stevenson. So, you know, he knows that right now the task at hand is get through Cedric Agnew. If we don't get past him, then everything else is mute.
What do you think about the fact that Stevenson is going over to Showtime? Do you think the fight's not going to happen now?
Well, he has a contract with HBO. I don't know how concrete or how ironclad the contract is, but I heard he may not have signed that contract. So the fact that he's going to, you know, over the Showtime is good for him. But I don't know if in the long run if he will, if the fight will take place.
Do you think that Adonis is ducking your guy?
To a degree.
Yeah?
To a degree.
In what way?
Don't want to fight him.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous fight. Don't want to fight him right now.
Do you judge him poorly for not wanting to fight, Sergey?
So, you know, from a monetary standpoint, he's smart. He wants to get the money. He wants to maximize the most dollar value you can get with the least amount of risk.
Yeah.
That's smart, but you're robbing the fans of a fight that the fans deserve to see in boxing. So, you know, it's kind of give and take. I understand the financial part, but the sporting part is not good for us.
I know the situation is not the same, but when you were a fighter, what choice would you have made?
I would have fought. Listen, the money, you know, I would have fought. The money, anytime you get over a 7-figure payday, it's worth the risk. I would have fought him. You know, I never ran for anybody, so I would have fought him. Just say that's where the best man wins.
John David Jackson, thank you very much.
Thank you.